Well. Well. Anyone suspicious, kids? Give me your mask. This lady will talk to me. Oh, how'd I miss you? Useful. Oh man, that was super useful.
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever. Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. Then again, I guess I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
That sounds good.
Ugh. Let's share what we learned. So, there really was no new information.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial to find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed. Now that there wasn't a single report of suspicion, Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are...
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept...
Yeah, that or... I asked around about Teddy. Gee.
Do you have anything, Naoto?
But there must be someone in town who... The killer must have a connection to both, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I...
It's snowing again, yay!
It's snowing.
Maybe this'll help clear my head and get... Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. What's the matter?
Clues you need must already be in your hands. Some sort of connection with Mayumi Yamano and Saki Kanishi. Oprah knows about the other side and what you did there. I already knew what Namatame was doing. I stood back to watch. No witnesses. Oh, interesting. Must be Nanako. There's Adachi. I think it's Adachi still. Not Namatame. Is it just actually going through? Ah. Hanako. Smart. I'm gonna say Dachi. He could come and go from my place without anyone thinking twice. He had access, the most possible access to all the information. He's an idiot. Kept oversharing. And I'm pretty sure I saw his outline in the fog that one time. Saying, man, wish I could kill more people. Or whatever he said. I'm gonna say Adachi. Yeah.
Huh? What about?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
Now why? I don't know.
It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean,
Idiot,
really?
yeah.
Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective.
Yeah?
Are we really on the right track here?
I'm going by random shadow.
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
That mean I got it right?
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled.
Share your thoughts.
That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
Oh, was that right? There we go.
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were... That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this out, but I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time. It's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san?
Trying really hard to figure out if Saki had any information.
We've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, oops, I said too much. much and clamming up.
In the world. Right. He's an idiot.
Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either.
That's what I'm
Not to
saying.
mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Wonder if they do this with everybody.
Is it really a
Do I double down?
This is still only a 10. This is now. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get. Huh? The transport? It's. Right.
Uh-oh.
What's that about? Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame. We must head there.
Rank up, that's a good sign.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went?
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated.
So, I've been wondering. You seem to be in a.
Huh? Oh, I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san. Didn't you guys think so? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako, don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Why do you want us to leave so bad, bud?
Adachi, there's been a lot of noise to.
Dojima, Namatame's already been relocated. I was
You did what? Who authorized that?
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders, his motives are shaky and his alibi. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part.
Is this more of your... He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
Now we're getting in the way of police business?
What's gotten into you today?
Come on! I'm always giving 100... You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment?
Yeah, you're sketchy.
What do you...
We came to confirm.
Why wouldn't I question her? But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once. The time the announcer? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. Was that all you wanted to ask?
The one that was delivered to his house.
I don't really
Hey, I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
Nice.
Your accident was right after that. And what with one thing and another? Besides, that thing was just a prank, was it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for?
Yeah, nailed it.
For crying out loud, what's this all? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your... And you all need to go home right now. Do you have... I'm going back.
Just one more thing. We know for certain now that the first someone else, Adachi-san.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wasn't here, shark face.
It might have been you.
What? We already know Namatame's the one...
What did you...
Put them all in. What's this putting... Do you know something about the method Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from
To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident, at the time I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case.
Yeah, bud.
You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Get him!
Wait, you son of
Get him, guys! Get him! Attack!
Adachi!
Nailed it. Good job, Unc. You jumped in the TV.
What the? Damn it!
I contacted security. So he must...
He's still here?
That...
For heaven.
So-
Do you even want to get better? If you have you forgotten how much?
You've got to find Adachi.
Got you, fam. Let's go!
This ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went...
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off.
He was cornered. It's highly... If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove...
Damn.
I think it's too... We're not 100% positive he used this TV. Let's go in... It'll be fine. So long...
Fine. I was right, though. Take that. Now I'll be really shocked if I wasn't right. Gonna make me, fair enough. Teddy!
There are so, but I've been thinking all, but I couldn't find the answer. Humans live in the up from the beginning. I was just a that day at the hospital, as soon as I thought that, I lost. Shadows can't stay. I walked and walked, just when I started thinking, and my world is a place shaped by human thoughts.
Yeah.
One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and so he made himself forget. He wanted people, and that's how...
It's okay, Teddy.
realize what the other Teddy said before. No matter how much there was. I'm just a shadow that took a. It would have been better if I had. Well, one day, when you meet Nana-chan, tell her.
You saved her, Teddy.
Huh? Wow, I'm glad. What a strange place. It's not like my world. Could this... Aha. But, what am... But...
It's alright, Teddy.
No matter how hard I think, but I do understand.
Level 10. Bam! I am nailing this. Second try. Free karma's bad.
It seems this is a room for guests who have an ego. Shadows? Mere fragment. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had Well now, this vehicle is still on... Margaret?
We're ready to go.
Now it's... I am...
We'll be waiting for your next...
Okay, bye.
How did it go?
I found him.
No.
Oh, that annoying little furball.
We have no choice.
Teddy's here. He said, "Hi, guys."
Whoa.
No.
Look how...
What the? There's this malicious aura I think we'd better... Give me a sec to...
Does this mean both this world and...
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side, and I wonder what's... I sense him! Hold on.
So he did... Well, that settles it. There's once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of...
Then, maybe we'll... Man, we're... Well...
Dang.
And I know Adachi is here. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here?
This place.
The
I
heck?
see. But it really doesn't. Nana-chan.
I heard... You said... I heard...
Oh, hold on!
It seems...
No, she heard me...
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery... Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others...
My voice...
In any case, there are too many... We're doing our best, but it's difficult when...
Unknown.
Well, if anything happened...
Sir, do you have a TV? I need to jump into it.
Being, then the way I can... So all I have... Nana-chan's doing her best. I'm just a shadow. But so what if I'm just... I can't... That's why I came...
Let's go, Teddy!
Nana-chan, I'll be...
So one of my least favorite characters, though.
It's no use. Rise-chan... If only Ted...
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now?
Nope, but he was always there to
That bear's a loud mouth.
I'm alright. The fog's so dense.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we... Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should...
What the heck?
Damn it! We came.
I know he... What's wrong with me? Teddy? You idiot! You're so late! Who do you...
Are...
No!
I want to help you all.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear?
I figured out a lot of... I want...
A shadow? You mean you...
Heck yeah.
Just like the ones you... Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow? And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and...
But in the end, I did everything I could until... But instead, the weird... I'm sorry. I'm really...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you and about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Ooh. Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you... No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
So what's the problem?
It's true that you may... But you now... A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed... Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its... The only difference I see is the...
Oh! Teddy's practically...
You keep trying to figure out who you are. Just like all... You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See?
I'm so glad.
Whose shadow
Most
is
of us
he?
are pretty much a group of misfits. You fit right in.
I beg your pardon? Who are you call...
Isn't that just you,
Hey, that's not something a... Gee, stop crying. While you were gone, we figured it was a...
Whoa! I didn't notice at all. But you all know him. If you can...
Like I said, we're not...
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without...
Yeah, what kind...
Alright, now that the band's back together...
It's been a while.
Alright. Rank 5. Rank 6. I don't know how to count. Roller disconnect. Yay! Look at all that fog. Infinifoggy.
I'll give it if Rise-chan couldn't find him. I do smell a Dachi baby in here, but the...
Teddy, you...
When you look at me with those eyes, this is my... Ooh, I'm...
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around.
Huh?
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time,
I don't get it.
very but that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
When we first...
Oh.
Oh. You mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's...
Teddy!
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to... Huh? Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss Chie. Quit spreading random rumors about...
Well, it...
I think he did just pee on the wall, though, right?
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness.
Yeah, we're chasing a killer here.
I haven't heard you, though I really wonder sometimes...
Rank 7, Poggers.
I noticed her first, and she just had to run off. Who's there?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's you. I don't know what you...
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just answer us! You're the one who...
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot? It's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
Okay.
What's wrong? Don't...
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get you... She fell in. Wow. So people can go...
Well.
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night. I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy but it was pure coincidence that I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yama?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was but you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were...
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Kunishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff. Her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her. And then that bitch.
Uh-huh. Tell me more.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame.
Yeah, you deserve that.
So I'm not good enough for you.
Yeah, you're a creepy old man.
I know how to deal with girls like... God, these high school girls today. This world's gone. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boot. But I guess I got this. Life's not... Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that. It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter. You... Come on,
Yeah,
give me a
hit him.
break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. A council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that
So what?
Did you trick
Nah,
things?
He called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that sake. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one.
Namatame said the police refused to take him.
Oh, quite the If anyone else had taken the call, sure, but I actually did believe him, you know? That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's a...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound... if you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Huh.
Where no one?
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Alright.
Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, all I did was give him a little push. And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more... Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end.
You
Why? What reasons could you have
Quick,
for
Nato,
doing that?
shoot him.
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun.
You murdered...
Come on, all I did was... And Namatame did most... I had nothing to do with...
You're just dodging the...
Yeah? Then how would you... He put people inside TVs? I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have... It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance... I did sense something odd in his... If he had special powers and wanted attention, but that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such power.
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that.
What? And how come Mitsuo didn't...
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective.
Kind of.
I let
You're
him
kind of a
through to
detective.
room at the station with the TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was... As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if... Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured...
Wait, the police?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they... I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, I did it all, it was me! Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone, if this kid really did it. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree?
Well...
But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the
Yeah.
guy started to develop some kind of
This is all a... How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a...
You can Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyway. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything... The two worlds will merge soon, and then...
What the hell's he...
This isn't his real body. The real adopt.
But this guy feels different from an
Wow. This me is just around to greet you guys, and I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can...
The shadow?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. I'll be in this world, so if you want me... This world has a mind of its own. We'll see...
Keep your... It's about time.
Oh, heck.
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you? I'll be expecting you all...
Get back here!
Yeah, get back here, you.
That stuff about the world's mind and how...
The rest of his confessions were consistent.
It felt like...
Not only that, maybe he...
So what he said about the two worlds...
Didn't he say that it would happen by... What happens...
I think he means...
Less than a month.
The people in town are acting weird. If the fog gets even thicker, then the others...
You mean...
Damn it! Why? We went through so much to get here!
Let's end this.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that.
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence.
Bring it! Let's...
Wait. We can't let him... We must face him with all the power...
I'm a little worried. Let's get prepared. Let's...
I'm level 84. I'm fine. I'll just save and go through. You kidding me? We're still going to school? Oh boy, test results. Top of the charts. Alright, so and do a quick run around. Look for any quests. Hello? Practice building. Ba-do-da-do-da-do-do. Yeah, I gotta practice, yeah. Okay. Into town. Do 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 do. Bow 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 bow. Okay. Nothing else there. Those aren't eggplants. Hey, bud. Well. Kids. Wow. Poor kid. Well, step one. You're worried about the fog being poisonous. Stay inside. Right? I think so. Let's... Okay. Nothing else from him. That's a shame. Let's go up to the city. I feel like it's not supposed to be foggy here. Alright. Back to Inaba.
That's every.
Enter the TV. Oh, no, wait, no! Gotta finish my bond with the fox. That's okay.